Let's see here. How about this? Hope you can see this. I zoomed it too much. This is a Chernobyl of the Midwest. All hands should be on deck and nobody's showing up except the next president. That's... I better not say too much more. I'm just... Let's see what this guy's got to say.
Let's listen.
This is dereliction of duty 101. I mean, when you're the president of the United States or you were the cabinet secretary and something goes wrong on your watch, it doesn't matter if you were responsible, not responsible. People look to you for two things. One, to show that you care, and two, that you're going to do something about it. And when you remain silent, you fail to show up, you don't go to Ohio, you send every signal that one, you don't care, and two, you don't really care what gets done about it. That's the problem the Biden administration's in right now.
You know, but Tommy, resort fees are on this president's mind. Resort fees, and then also he's going to be going to Poland to mark the 1 year of the minor incursion, as he once called it, of Russia into Ukraine. So once again, we talked about this yesterday. Ukraine is all that matters to this president. The American people who were suffering in the Chernobyl of the Midwest, not so much. But you brought up something in the last segment that I think applies to this as well. You talked about the Democrat machine and how it works so well that it doesn't really matter. And I think that's a perfect example of what's happening here. The Biden administration and everybody within it has learned one very simple thing. If they ignore something for long enough, it will go away. The border, there was some outcry about that. They ignored it. Borders are Kamala doesn't pay attention to it. Guess what? It kind of goes away. They didn't pay for it in the midterms. COVID. Oh, vaccines are not safe and effective. Okay, ignore it. It'll go away. All right, well then let's talk about the classified documents. Ignore it. It'll go away. Now the Chinese spy balloon, they'll be okay to focus on that for a little while longer, but once again, they ignored it. It'll go away. This, ignore it. It'll go away. And as you mentioned yesterday, long after there's Republican outrage about what's happening in Ohio, those people are still going to be suffering. And
I'll leave it there. But now you get the gist of it. I'll put a link. Yeah.